Hey babies, welcome to my channel, Donna P Howard. You know, this is really crazy to me. Here it is, I'm 61 years old, and I just never knew what I'm about to discuss with you. I've always bought vinegar, whether in a smaller bottle like this, or in a half a gallon size, or a gallon size. And we use vinegar for different foods, and that's cool. Well, this young lady that I started watching recently, her name is Sylvia Marie, Mary, and she's on Facebook, but she's also on YouTube. So, I watched a lot of different little things she's done on Facebook, and I hunted her out on YouTube because that's how it goes here on YouTube. If you doing channels, you want to see how other people represent themselves and represent what they're doing too. And if you got some good content, I'm gonna watch your content like I hope you watch mine. So anyhow, she was describing some different things that she does to make her life more affordable and easier. And I said, okay, I'm gonna start trying some of her tricks. Because that's me. If you tell me about something that's a hack or a dupe or a trick, and it's gonna be cheaper than what I'm already paying, I'm for it. I'm gonna try it. I don't know if I'm gonna continue it, but I'm gonna try it and see how it works for me. So she was talking about how she uses different products to clean with and stuff. I'm like, okay, cool. So she was talking about putting vinegar in something. I forgot exactly what it was. I have to go back and watch the video again. But I'm like, okay. So I went to wash my bathroom sink and my tub and the toilet and everything the other day. My usual bathroom cleaning. And on my sink I have a lot of products. I have my denture cups where I use the powder to clean my dentures overnight. I have my toothbrush and toothpaste and serums, hair care products or whatever. So I try to wash the sink top down maybe once every 2-3 days. And so I moved everything from one side to the other side because the sink started feeling gritty. And our sink tops is just like the islands. It looks like a marble. So I just wanted it to look better. I'm not saying it looked bad and not, but I just wanted it to look better and get some of all that gritty filling off. And so the first time I wiped it down with some Fabuloso mixed with rubbing alcohol. I sprayed it on top of the counter and I took the sponge and I scrubbed it, wet the sponge and rinse it out, scrub it down again, let it air dry. So to me, it felt like a buildup on me. I'm like, okay. Somebody else was talking about if you use bleach. So I poured bleach on it and, scrubbed it down, rinsed it off. I'm like, it didn't feel like as much buildup, but it still felt like buildup. I'm like, okay, what can I do? She was talking about how, oh, I know what it was. She was talking about how if you add vinegar to your clothes and your laundry wash, it cuts the grease and the buildup off of your towels, and your clothes and your towels and clothes become much softer. So I'm like, well, let's see. I took my sponge, because I got a sponge for the sink, I got a sponge for the toilet, and I got a separate sponge for the bathtub. So I got 3 separate sponges for the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, if she's saying that if you add vinegar to your laundry water with your soap and stuff in it, it it cuts the residue of the soap out of your towels and stuff like that. And it leaves them much softer. So I'm like, okay, well, let me see what I can do. So I took some vinegar and I poured it in the sink and I added some hot water and I took the sponge and I just threw it in the sink. And I just let the sponge just lay around in the vinegar water. And then I came back later on, maybe half an hour later or whatever, and I squeezed it out and I ran some hot water on it and I squeezed it out. I said, you know what, I'm going to try this again. I sprayed the counter down with the Fabuloso and the rubbing alcohol mixed together again. And I took that sponge and I used the scrubby backside of it and I sprayed the top of the counter and I scrubbed it and rinsed it. And then when I came back from it being dry, that buildup from it was gone. And I was happy because I don't know if this is the buildup from my dentures or, you're brushing your teeth in the sink. And, you're using products over your sink. So I don't know where the buildup is coming from, but I didn't like it. So what I learned, like I said, was if you use vinegar, not the cleaning vinegar, because I reached out to her and asked her, you mean cleaning vinegar? And she said, no, just regular vinegar. So I'm like, okay, here I can get regular vinegar with my snap, like I always do, and I could use it for food and cleaning. And it works on what I wanted to work on. Yeah, I got to do that. The only reason I'm showing you this is because when I use this, I emptied it out, and whenever I get some more vinegar, I take it straight out of here and I put it in here because this is like my rescue size. This is the size that I'm using for whatever, but this is my rescue size. So if this is empty, I'm going to definitely pour this into this. This is my backup, my rescue. So now this bottle is empty. And all I have is this left, and I'll use it for food and for cleaning. But I'll definitely be getting me some more vinegar because can't be in the house without it. But it's just crazy to me. It took me 61 years to realize I could clean with vinegar. I didn't have to go out and buy clean vinegar. I could just go out and buy some regular vinegar with my food stamps, and it worked just as well. But I'm always willing to learn. That's why I watch other people's videos, because my content is my content, their content is their content, and I'm willing to learn from anybody. Young, old, it does not matter, because I can learn from everybody. And I am so happy that I learned the trick. So I just wanted to give her credit where credit was due. You need to go check her channel out. She's got all kinds of little hacks and stuff going on. And I will be trying a lot of them because I'm going to tell you, I've always heard this and I've told you this before, that you live through one depression in a lifetime. And I know I'm always saying it's a depression, it's a depression, it's a depression. It's not, but it's heading towards a depression. It's been headed towards a recession. And I say it's a depression because that's what it takes for me to stay motivated to try other products or do other things to cut down on what I'm doing. So I'll be able to have affordable products that work good for me that might not cost what I've been paying for other products. Excuse me, and I'm happy for it. So I just wanted you to know there are other ways of doing things, and you need to start paying attention to some of these young ladies and young men's on YouTube and start trying their stuff out. Because if it get to a depression and we see it's hitting that way, because food is up, rent is up, and when you're working, pay is down or not down, but the same. And if you're on disability like me, yeah, you get a little raise, but like I said, it's a little raise. So by the time bills go up and you do what you gotta do, sometimes you need to find alternative measures or motives, and that's what I'm doing. So please subscribe, hit that notification bell so you always know when I'm uploading. Share my videos with your family and friends, and leave me a comment. I love interacting with you.